I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here. What's poppin'? What's good? What up? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham in the building. The game is going to be heavy. Y'all already know. What's going on, Miles? What's poppin' with you, man?
Hey, man. What's going on, bro? Happy Friday to everybody.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people in the chat, man. What's going on with you, man?
I'm chilling, man. Chilling, just enjoying every minute of life. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to D'Angelo. You feel me?
Bro, rest in peace, D'Angelo. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my lovely lady, April in the building. Shout out to Desert Fit. Shout out to Studio Hall Music, Charisma Strategies, Duke Alex, Steve-O Baby, Monogamous Player. Phoenix is in the building. Rob is in the building. Raymond, what's going on? High Profile. What's popping with your boxing plug? Dave in the building. Charisma Strategies was good. Shout out to Mark Tavius. Tori was popping with you. Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. What's good? Cleve in the building. Dan Frank is in the building. Hakeem. Kobe Lean is in the building. What's going on? Aussie's in the building. Ludway, what's going on with your man? Appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate all y'all for being here, man. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about how handsome privilege is a lie. You know what I'm saying? We're about to go in. We're about to go in. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. So before we get into all that, though, y'all already know what we got to do. Y'all already know. So make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com. Get the soap. Get the shea butter. You understand what I'm saying? Get the cologne. It's fire. You understand what I'm saying? All fire shits. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? And also go to shoplocario.com. So that you can get your online dating consultation. Yes, in April, if you are not on the online dating consultation, you are missing out. I'm telling you, if you do not know how to do online dating, you're missing out. So if you know how to do it, you're going to be able to get, you basically could be getting damn near a date like every day. I don't understand why you guys are fucking around when you guys could actually make shit go down today, tonight. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that and get that cracking. Also go to get the Massive Game Collection. You feel what I'm saying? Get that shit. Get it. That is 24 products for one low price. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure that you guys get that and get that going. You feel me?
4 products for one low price, man. Come on, man. What are we doing, man?
Guys, also make sure you guys get Master the Vetting Process. How to succeed in casual and long-term relationships. Do it. Get this shit. Just do it. It is mandatory. Make sure you get that cracking. Also, make sure you guys go to Masculine Identity Membership BadboyMembership.com to join the Masculine Identity membership so you guys can get on the Zoom calls on Mondays. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that.
I have not yet come up with a topic yet for the. I'll be honest. I don't have a topic yet, but whatever it's going to be fire. You know why? Because things always work out great for me. Always. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. And also make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com, get the program Master Sexual Conversations, 5 ways to get comfortable talking sexually with women. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to check that out today. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, where you be getting all these fly pictures from, man?
This is Miles Cunningham took this picture. You know what I'm saying? So make sure. Yeah, hit up Miles Cunningham.
I need to schedule some more photo shoots. I'm getting that itch. You know what I mean? Like I be seeing my joints. I'll be like, yo, I need to do some more joints.
Mm-hmm. So make sure you guys do that, and you can hire Miles to take your professional pictures for your online dating shit.
Yo, we could get your whole style situated. You feel me? We could get your whole style situated. We could flew me out. All right. I literally have a one of those things on my masculineidentity.com. Go over there, man. And Miles in the game dating profile photo shoot and style consult, man. Go get that shit, man. I'm telling you, look, we'll get flued out. We'll take your photos. We'll take we'll fix your profile. You understand what I'm saying? I'll call up April and Locario, and we could get your profile fixed right there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So make sure you guys do that. You feel what I mean? Hit up Miles so you could get your photos right. You feel me? Yep. So today, guys, we're talking about how handsome privilege is a lie and difference between being good looking versus being sexy. Okay. And I'm going to show you a video. And, a lot of times when I watch stuff on TikTok, YouTube, and all this other stuff, I have to remember that most people, you got to understand, are surface dwellers. Like, you guys who watch us, y'all have intelligence. You know what I'm saying? So this is why we break down shit for real. You still have the surface dwellers who are kind of slow that come around and troll and try to debunk the game and all that other shit. But, we want to give you guys, a real life understanding of how things work. So you don't go out here in these streets all fucked up in the game. Because this is the thing. Based on how you see things and what you believe, that's how you're going to act and take action out in the real world, right? So if you believe a certain thing and you think that, oh, this is the reality of shit and this is just how shit goes, then what's going to happen is that's going to impact how you interact with women and how you make shit go down, right? Now, this is the thing. When we talk about, handsome privilege, right? First of all, let's look at real quick. Let's look at, because I clipped this. Let's look at the definition of privilege, right? So privilege, a special right, advantage, or immunity granted or available only to a particular person or group, right? Now, understand with that definition, right? There can't be a thing called handsome privilege. Why? Because handsome is an opinion. It's not a fact. So in order for this to be real, in order for you to actually have privilege, you have to go on a basis of something that is a fact. This is why you can say white privilege. It's not an opinion you're white. You are white. And if you are white, you can have white privilege because there's a system that gives you the privilege. You see what I'm saying? So there has to be a system behind something in order for it to be a privilege. You see what I'm saying? So once something is an opinion, you can't have privilege based on an opinion, because if a woman thinks you're handsome, right? And let's say she's acting a certain way towards you in particular, there could be 10 other women who don't think you're handsome. So you're not going to get that same privilege. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand, and this is the thing, any guy can be considered handsome based on the women that he's dealing with. So if you have 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth in the same place as everybody else, there are going to be some women who think you're handsome, and there's going to be some women who think you're not. This is why you have things like Handsome Man Game and all this other shit on the internet, because dudes thought, oh, I just got to be handsome, but they didn't realize that them being quote unquote handsome isn't enough. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, right, you could have, somebody can say you have male privilege or female privilege or whatever. That's because it's a fact that you're a male or female, depending on who you say nowadays. Because, niggas be like, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But the thing is,
what are you talking about? I'm Zer Zem Zer Zem.
exactly right. But the thing is, you can't have privilege based on opinion. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't work that way, because in order for it to be privileged, there has to be a system behind it that works for you at all times.
Right.
So that would mean that the only way you could have handsome privilege is every woman on earth would need to agree you're handsome, and then they would treat you differently than other men. That's the only way that happens.
So is there such thing as rich privilege?
It depends on, I guess, what you consider rich. Yeah, if you're rich at a certain money thing, and then you get like certain specific things on it.
Yeah, so I guess you could call it tax bracket privilege.
Right, something like that, right? Because if you say, well, if you have this amount of money, you're considered rich, and then you get this privilege based on having this amount of money, right? You see what I'm saying? So there has to be something that is that you can quantify. You can't quantify being handsome. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the part that a lot of guys don't get, which is why this whole thought falls by the wayside. You see
all right. Here's a question for you. I'm gonna try to prove you wrong before all the other motherfuckers watching this video. So would you say that there is like game privilege, like guys who got game? Do they have privilege?
No, I actually would say no. And to be honest,
wait, what do you mean, Locario? I thought all you had to do was have game and everything is, come on, son. What do you mean? Come on.
And that's actually a good question, because a lot of niggas think that if I get game, then, I just snap a finger. No, niggas who have game put in work. So, you know what I'm saying?
So what's the point of having game then, Mr. Locario, if there's no privilege to go with it?
Exactly right. That's what they're gonna say, That's what I'm saying. And this is the thing. Guys gotta understand the difference between being good looking and being sexy. See, you can be good looking but not sexy to a woman. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times when guys talk about handsome privilege or even just the concept of pretty privilege, what people think is that there's something that happens. Now, I'll say this. The only advantage that you would get based on a woman thinking you're handsome is two things. Attention, right? Off the bat. Like, you might get attention. A girl might look at you and think you're cute. And the second thing is you get about 10 seconds. Meaning that if you approach the girl, she might give you about 10 seconds because she's like, okay, he's cute. Let me see what he's talking about.
Right.
10 seconds. After that, it's a wrap. This is why a lot of guys who, a woman would consider handsome, let's say they see him as conventionally attractive, could be that handsome guy to a few women. But once he starts talking, once they start interacting with him, once they start getting a feel for him, if they're not feeling that feeling, it don't matter. It don't matter. And this is what guys got to understand. Is that the reason why a lot of people are surface dwellers is because they don't think about the complexities of relationships. And what happens is, especially for you guys out there, you don't realize that when you're talking to a woman, let's say she's 28 years old, that woman has years upon years of experience dealing with men. So what happens is that what you think is impressive based upon just your look isn't really impressive, meaning that you think, because I'm handsome, it's going to be easier for me to get that woman. But if she has 10 years of experience, guess what? She has 10 years of experience dealing with handsome guys. And so what happens is that she realizes being handsome isn't the end all be all for what she wants. Meaning that she realizes just being handsome is not going to get her pussy wet. Just being handsome is not going to get her an orgasm. Just being handsome is not going to get her consistency in a relationship. Just being handsome is not going to get her a boyfriend or her husband. You see what I'm saying? There's all these different layers of the desire that the woman may have that you being handsome does not fix. Now, she would probably want a guy that is handsome to be her boyfriend or husband that she's sexually attracted to, of course, right? Right. Being handsome within itself is not gonna actually fix anything or scratch the itch that she may have based on other things that she may need. But Miles, what's your thoughts on this shit, though?
Well, so I So look, the whole thing with privilege and the whole idea about privilege is that the bottom line is just like we was kind of alluding to earlier when you was like the reason why game has no privilege is because when you have game, you are aware of the truth or the fact that you have to put in work.
Right, exactly.
Right? And so the whole idea of privilege is, and the sad part is that we're talking about men.
Right.
You understand? Like women enjoy privilege all the time. That is their existence.
Mm-hmm. You
understand? They have a certain privilege because they have the womb. The womb needs to be protected. So they have the privilege of being female.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And a lot of women would look at men and say, we have a certain level of privilege because we are males and we're automatic, we've been put into position of leadership and things like that. But at the same time, when you really break it all the way down, the only privilege that really exists for men is the privilege we create for ourselves.
Right. Exactly.
And because of the work that we put in.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because of the nature of our expendability, meaning that we're willing to put ourselves on the line. We're willing to put our life on the line to protect,
right,
the women and children and other people. The whole idea of chivalry, right? We're there to protect the weak or the people that are weaker than us. And a man in his prime you can look at it as privilege, but is it really privilege or is it responsibility?
Right, exactly.
And that's the real like it's a critical dynamic when it comes to dealing with men.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're the ones that facilitate privilege.
Right.
But do we actually have privilege or do we have responsibility?
Mm-hmm.
And because of our strength and our responsibility, that's how we're able to facilitate the privilege to all these other motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Women, children, zems, zers, and fur babies. You get what I'm saying? Like the only reason why they have all the fucking, all the rainbow folk and this and that. Return to my head said, what you described, Miles, is the real definition of chivalry. Facts.
Exactly.
Facts. The only reason why these people have the freedom and the comfort to fucking wave their flags and walk around half naked and fucking, try to poison the minds of children.
Mm-hmm.
Saying too much. Chill. Chill, Miles. Okay. The reason why a lot of these alternative people have the comfort to be alternative is because of the responsibility of men, which translates into privilege for them.
Right.
You understand? Like, women complain all the fucking time, but the reason why you have the ability to complain is because it's because you didn't have to put in the work.
Exactly.
To create the circumstances that you are complaining about.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it, where it's like, I don't know about all that privilege stuff, because even if you say you got, let's just go with the lie. Let's say there's such thing as handsome privilege, right? If you don't understand your responsibility as a leader, you're going to be led.
Right.
And then when the woman drags you to hell, is that really a privilege?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You see what I'm saying? And all it really was is you forgetting about your responsibility of leadership. That wasn't privilege. Like see, and that's what I'm talking about where I was talking when these dudes, they are looking for an easy way out.
Yes, exactly.
And they want to look, women have female privilege and kids have kids privilege and we're supposed to fucking, go down with the ship and da-da-da-da. But that's not, that was never privilege. And being handsome is not a privilege, because let me tell you something. The majority of men that women find quote unquote handsome, like if we had to throw some general darts at it, right? All of those men had to fucking work hard.
Exactly.
Those men had to create the handsome face that you see. He had to create that. He had to pay for that. He had to work hard, do something to create that value, to do what he do. And his, what you look at him and call privilege, to him is a product of his responsibility, his masculine identity, his consistency, and the value that he holds within being a fucking man. See what I'm saying? But the average dude, he's trying to find some type of privilege in there somewhere, all because he really don't want to put in the work.
Yeah, he don't want so he's like, oh, this guy's handsome and he has the privilege because the girl might check him out or walk up to him. And I don't feel like having to go and do it. You see what I'm saying? Like they think that that's the privilege. But remember, as a man, you have responsibility to lead. So if you think it's a privilege to get rolled up on by a woman or for a woman to be leading you, then you're fucking up already because you're not doing your responsibility as a man. What are we talking about?
Like, it's that same choosing signal shit.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, I'm looking for choosing signal. I want the girls to come up to me. I want the girls to come up to me like how they come up to 6'8" the Great. Oh yeah, I want to, you hear these guys talk. Oh, I want to live life on easy mode, like the bitches do.
Right, exactly.
Like I want to be in my soft life era, just like women.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm sorry, buddy, but in all truth and honesty, there is no fucking soft life for us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm grateful to all the men that have made innovations that has made life as easy as it is. Let's be clear. Like, when in the history of man could you ever just get on the internet, speak your philosophy, and make money?
Right.
Like when, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, it was much harder. You have to write books, and you got to go out with a captain, with a fucking wagon and horses, and ride across all of America to spread your fucking message of philosophy. And if somebody disagree with you, they probably put a hot one in you. Although we're closer to that today. All right, forget that part. But what I'm saying is there was a lot of hard work. Now it's a little bit more easy because of the digital factor. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, me and Locario are in two different locations right now, but based on the show and this platform, we're in one location spitting the game that we spit. You get what I'm saying? So so it's crazy. But yeah, man, this, in my opinion, from a man's true, like if I have a masculine identity and I actually consider myself a man, there's really no such thing as privilege.
Right.
There's really no such thing as privilege. Other people, because they don't know, they might look at you and they might look at you and be like, it must be nice.
Right.
And they look at it like a privilege. You understand? Which is why a lot of women have, dick envy.
Right. Because this is the problem. Most people don't know the work it takes to become him.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Like they don't. So they see something happening and they're like, man, it would be nice if I had that, or I feel like you just get that because you're this. And no. There's work. That's why we saw my game is like the man who has game understand the work that has to be put in to be him, and has to be maintained. And so that's the thing. So it's not, oh, I just have this privilege. Like I just woke up and this happened. This is why, dudes like King 6'8" the Great, the problem with guys like him, and again, this is not to shit on him or anything like that, is that a lot of guys watch him, then they think that's real life.
Right.
and this is why I said was surface level shit. Because what happens is that even if a woman was actually approaching a man because she was attracted to him, but they're approaching him because he has cameras and he's tall. But if a woman was actually approaching a man, even if she was attracted to him, he still has to give her instruction in order for her to follow him, in order for him to see if she's down. So you still don't have handsome privilege, because even if the woman approached you because she thought you was handsome, you still have to let her know how you get down.
Thanks.
You see what I'm saying? So all of that shit is irrelevant anyway.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So there is no privilege because you still have to tell a woman what to do. And she has to agree to do that thing you're telling her.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's really that simple. But guys, if you want to call the numbers 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. So I'm going to bring up this video real quick.
We got a video. Yeah.
By this YouTuber called Heck Speaks. And he makes I think I want to coin this thing. I'm going to coin it called loser porn. And I feel like, a lot of, and loser porn is when, you got a lot of guys on the internet, woe is me, I can't get girls, it's all about looks. Nobody likes me. The game is rigged. Dating sucks. That's loser porn. So So he's one of these guys. You understand? And this is no disrespect to him. I'm just saying that's what you're about. This is the content you're about to hear. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So this is what. So basically, it's titled "Women Are Finally Admitting the Brutal Truth About Looks." So let's start this.
I had to put my glasses on because this is about to be a hot take. We finally got a shorty admitting that looks actually matter. And I've been telling y'all this time and time again. Y'all can have the best game in the world, but if you don't look the part, they don't give a fuck. Here we go.
The amount of stuff you can get away with if you're attractive is literally so insane. And everyone talks about women pretty privilege, but no one ever talks about guy pretty privilege. I think if the unattractive
It's a real thing.
guys tried to do the things that attractive guys did to girls, they would be called out for harassment. But if an attractive guy did what unattractive guys did, it would be considered cute. I feel like attractive guys have kind of like a act like an asshole card that they could use whenever they want because they have a pretty face. And they have unlimited ways on how to hit on women without being a creep.
All right, so let's recap what was just said. So she was basically saying that if a guy is attractive, she's talking about his looks, right? Then he can get away with saying certain things, whereas the guy who women would consider not attractive can't get away with it, right? And so what you got to understand is this, is that your behavior and your confidence, right? How you come at a situation is going to create your sex appeal. Because what you're going to notice throughout this video is people don't understand the difference between physical attraction and being sexually attractive. This is why I titled it "Good Looking versus Being Sexy," right? So what happens is that usually guys who have been getting positive reinforcement from their looks, meaning women are checking them out or whatever, they feel better about themselves based on them getting attention from women. So because they feel better about themselves, they feel more confident to go up to women or talk to women and say whatever the fuck they want to say. The guy who is not getting the attention, right? He doesn't feel good about himself. So he is not confident enough to say what he wants to say to the woman. So whether the guy is the handsome guy or not, quote unquote handsome guy or not, he can say whatever he wants, but he chooses not to say what he wants because he thinks that he can't say it. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is that a lot of times these guys are victims to being influenced by society. So if a guy is watching this video, I guarantee you there's guys watching this video right now saying, damn, you know what? Man, if I was a Chad, or if I was a Tyrone, or if I looked a certain way, I could get away with saying certain things. But since I'm not a Chad or a Tyrone, I can't say the things that Chad and Tyrone are going to say because then the women are going to say I'm creepy. Right?
Yeah.
The problem is that you have to remember that when we talk about looks, it's always subjective. Always subjective. It's never, oh, well, this is kind, and people say stupid shit like it's kind of objective. You can't be kind of objective. Either it's objective or subjective.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what happens is because it's subjective, if you are the type of man who is basically getting your cues from society to tell you who you are, then you are going to be the insecure motherfucker who feels they can't say what they want to say.
Real talk.
And see, that's because you don't understand your masculine identity. Shout out to Miles. You feel what I'm saying? Because basically what you're going on what society has told you and you believe them. Why you act that way. Even the guys that the women would consider handsome, they also go off what society tells them and they believe them. Because check this out. The handsome man doesn't think he's handsome because he thinks he's handsome. He thinks he's handsome because bitches told him he's handsome. Isn't that interesting? So he can't even tell himself he's handsome. He has to wait for the bitch to tell him. The same way with a guy who doesn't think he's handsome, he tells himself he's not handsome because society's telling him he's not handsome. And this is what you guys got to understand about attraction. And this is the deep part of it, right? What's interesting about attraction is you actually teach people how to treat you. You understand that? You teach people how to treat you. So you can go and interact with 10 women and all of them could be like this. Brother, they could say that to you or have that vibe. As soon as you agree with them, you lost.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the problem that these dudes don't understand. It's so stupid. Shout out to KZag. He said the average insecure guy with low self-esteem who has no confidence gravitates to those type of videos and they end up in these chats. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. But it gets worse. Let's continue.
Let me tell y'all something, right? I tell y'all this shit all the time. And I'm so glad that she said this. I'm telling y'all the difference between you being a simp or cringy is based on the way that you look. You could say the same line, but give two different faces.
So he said you being a simp is based on how you look. So meaning that you're forced to have to deal with certain things because of how you look, instead of having game and you deciding who you are and then bringing that into the world in order to get people to fuck with you the way you want them to fuck with you. You understand? This is why we tell you guys the game is about you. It's about having shit on your terms. So if things are about having shit on my terms, why would I deal with a woman who doesn't think I'm attractive? Why would I deal with a woman who doesn't think I'm the hottest shit since sliced bread? Why would I bother? What's the point?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these dudes, they're susceptible to what others are thinking versus going their own way and making shit happen the way they want it to happen. Because like I said, this is why there's billions of women on earth, because there are so many women that there's more than enough women for you to fuck with who is going to want to fucking kiss your dirty drawers.
Right.
Again, if you're insecure, you're not going to believe that. And then this is why you're going to be in the situations you're in. Terrible. Crazy. But let's continue.
And the results will be completely different on how the shorty responds. Tom, I need somebody to find that video where the dude did a Tinder experiment as an attractive dude. He was catfishing as an attractive dude, and he was a PDF file and a murderer. And shorty was still throwing themselves at him.
Okay, I know what video he's talking about. So they did this Tinder experiment where they had this like white dude, some quote unquote conventionally attractive Chad looking guy, and he said like he was doing some illegal shit. And let me show you guys what this is. It's called hybristophilia. And basically what that is that being sexually attracted to people who commit crimes, particularly those who are well known for their offenses. It can manifest as romantic or sexual fixation on serial killers, mass murderers, or other criminals. Causes are not fully understood by many, including a desire to change the nature of the offender, seeking a relationship that avoids typical emotional intimacy or need for fame. So you're going to have women who are actually attracted to guys like that, meaning they may think he's physically attractive, but also on top of that, him being a scumbag, you understand what I'm saying, is attractive to a lot of women. This is why you can have, even in prison, women be writing niggas in prison all day.
Yep.
They do all of this other shit. But again, that has to do with their behavior.
Right.
Which is nothing about their actual physical appearance. You see what I'm saying? Because you can have another guy who looks like that guy with the catfish he was talking about, and he may not get the same amount of things or the same energy as that guy just based on the fact that that guy has those other things going on for him. So a lot of guys, they don't understand attraction in general, that there are times where women are attracted to that bullshit. It just is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Let's continue.
He literally admitted in the bio that he was a PDF file, and shorties was still sending the address. They were still sending the numbers and still willing to link with him because he was very attractive. Y'all think I'll be lying, bro?
Whereas unattractive guys have to be more slow about it. They have to be more nonchalant and sneaky about hitting on a girl. They also can't be arrogant and rude.
See, what I want you guys to understand what's happening here is this, and I've said this before. Either you're going to be influenced by society, or society is going to be influenced by you. That's the game right there. In other words, either you're going to influence the woman or the woman's going to influence you.
Facts.
Either these people who talk about this is going to influence you or you're going to influence them. This is why it's about you to influence. But let's take the call real quick.
All right. Wait. 678. This is Efosa. Efosa, what's going on?
Someone sent a free call on the chat. $10.
Wait, what? What happened? What he said? He said it's a free call. Hold the mouse freeze. I think Miles froze for a second. Shit. Miles froze. So as we're waiting for Miles to come back, you know what I'm saying? As we're waiting for Miles to call back, because see the free call froze Miles. He couldn't take it. He was like, he needs some shit popping off. So Miles is gonna come back in a second. But basically what I was saying is this, is that when it comes to this game, right? Either you're gonna be influenced, or Miles is zagging right now, or you're gonna be the influencer. So what happens is that if you are the influencer, right, that means you're confident enough to interact with motherfuckers and be able to teach them how to come at you.
Yo, I was zagging real bad, so I don't know. Efosa, go ahead and call back. Efosa, go ahead and call back. Did you see any? Did you see any?
I didn't see no free calls. I don't know who was he talking about.
Calls yet? Somebody said free calls in the chat, but
I don't see nothing.
Unless April said it, I don't.
Yeah, I don't see nothing on there.
I don't see nothing.
Yeah, so as of right now, we don't see no free calls. So
Efosa don't give a damn. Efosa don't give two shits. Efosa, who said it was a free call? Efosa?
Just $10 free call. Someone sent $10.
Where? We don't see that.
I don't see it, man.
It's like, look at the chat.
Okay, I see it now. Okay, go ahead. What's your question, Efosa?
Oh, it came in a PayPal?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
Okay, so can women love her man but not be sexually attracted to him?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Love and sex are two different things, Efosa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so okay. I'm going to actually finish for the topic. The topic is that can women get PD privilege? PD privilege exists.
You said who and what now?
Does PD privilege exist for women? Like women get away with the law or get away with certain things or get benefits like get money.
Yeah. He asked if pretty privilege exists for women, and my answer is yes, it does, because it is facilitated by stupid motherfuckers called.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. That's what I'm saying. So it's not really a privilege. It's just idiots making moves. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is, again, it's the same thing I was talking about earlier. If a woman is pretty, right, and she meets me, ain't nothing gonna happen. Meaning like she's getting no privilege from me. Right. So how is her pretty privilege working on me?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, in order for it to be a privilege, it has to be a system behind the situation. It has to work on all fronts. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if it doesn't work on all fronts, it can't be privilege. You understand what I'm saying? Because again, the definition of privilege, a special right, advantage, or immunity granted or available only to a particular person or group. So that means that if that particular woman, right, I interact with her and she's not getting the quote unquote privileges that the other guys gave her, then she ain't got pretty privilege.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, Efosa?
That makes sense. That makes sense. I like that. Thank you.
All right.
All righty, Efosa. Way to stay vigilant for the free calls, man. Appreciate you. All right.
So let's go back to this shit real quick and see what else they talking about in this.
Where a lot of attractive guys get away with being rude because they get so many girls. Now, the difference between an attractive guy and an attractive girl is like so different. An attractive girl, sometimes like they don't get guys. They get rejected because people get jealous of them, or they're really intimidated, or they're.
I've heard about this. I agree.
I can't stand listening to motherfuckers that I don't know what they're talking about, but listen to.
Jealous, and it's just really hard to be an attractive girl. But for an attractive guy,
I've heard girls get bullied for being super attractive, and they didn't realize how attractive they was until they was older. You know what I'm saying? Because in high school, middle school, they got bullied because they was too pretty.
No, girls don't get bullied because they're attractive. The girls basically they're insecure and they think that, and then they're talking to other insecure girls, and then what happens is that they be passive aggressive towards each other.
I've heard about this shit too.
It's like living on the red
Notice he keeps saying I heard about, but
carpet with silver platters of opportunities handed to you constantly. You can be and do whatever you want. You have all the confidence in the world. People want to talk to you. People want to approach you. I feel kind of wrong saying this, but it's almost better to be an unattractive girl and an attractive guy because life is just easier that way.
Yo, let me flip the camera real quick. I got 2 more videos coming up explaining this theory, but the difference between us, like, I don't think y'all understand, bro. If you've ever been in situations where it's like, bro, I was technically smoother than this dude, and for some reason, he getting all the play. Even you hear time and time again that if you talk on the phone with shorties, I got a lot of girlfriends, right? They'd be like, oh my God, this guy's such a jackass, but he's so hot.
What?
No, it only works because he's hot.
I did a video a while ago where I was talking about guys don't understand what women mean when they say hot. You know, so, okay. So when a woman likes you and she's attracted to you, you're hot. Notice when that same woman who said that guy is hot, when that guy breaks her heart, oh, he ain't shit. He got a little dick. All that. You see how how did this hot guy now all of a sudden he ain't shit and he got a little dick? You see what I'm saying? Because when women express themselves, they're expressing how they feel about something, not how something actually appears or is.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's how they feel about what they're engaging with. Right. So it's not to say that they don't, they're not attracted to the guy. What I'm saying is that you're thinking as a man, you're not picking up what she's saying. You see what I'm saying? This is what confuses these dudes. It's ridiculous.
If it was batshit, let me chill on YouTube because they gonna flag me. If he was looking like fatatata, I gotta censor myself because YouTube gonna violate.
Yo, this dude funny.
They already got me on the community guidelines, right? If you look like a fatatata, you know what I'm saying? And you a dude, you can't get away with nothing.
Yo,
Paul.
He looked like if somebody stole DNA from Puffy and grew a test tube baby or something. He looked like he looked like a product of one of the freak offs. and nobody and Puff ain't claim him.
That's funny. Oh, hilarious.
No offense. Strictly jokes. I don't know this nigga.
Right.
Word. How many times did a girl say, I'm gonna finally give the fatatata dude a shot, which is the uglete dude a shot. They give the uglete dude a shot, and then when they find out that the dude that they usually wouldn't go for actually has standards and not gonna take shit, they be like, how dare him have some type of attitude or standards when I stoop down on the looks metric to come talk to him?
Wait, this nigga need to either get a better mic or some furniture in his crib because
the echo, right? But see, this is the funny part though, right? Is that it's interesting what he's saying because he's saying that some women will fuck with the ugly dude and then feel some type of way when the ugly guy or whatever has standards and she's like, oh, I stooped down to fuck with this guy, blah 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 blah, right? So what you gotta understand is that if you're saying that, then that means that it can't just be about the looks, because why wouldn't that woman just go get the better looking guy? And why is she fucking with this dude in the first place?
Right.
If it's all about that and they can easily get another dude, just get another hot guy, right?
Exactly.
Why is she there with this dude? Let's take this call.
All right. We got 876. You're on live with Locario and Miles. Name, age, city. Yo, turn off the show, buddy. Turn off the show. All right. 876. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Hey, Miles. Hey, Locario. It's Jonathan.
Wagwan, my youth.
Wagwan. I just a shout you out, respect for the coaching session, and I just get to soap them, and that the fragrance is fire.
Respect. Yeah, man.
So all of just respect for it again, and thanks for the information that you guys put out, especially you, Locario. So now that I've done that, it has a lot of things are starting to connect on certain aspects.
Wait, real quick, hold on. What did you say about the cologne again?
I said the fragrance fire.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm talking about.
No, I wonder if me spray 2 times, probably done.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man.
But respect for the game, respect for the knowledge, and look forward to learning more. You see me?
All right. Yeah, man. Enough manners and respect.
Always.
All right. So grandfather said, because the good-looking guys aren't as controllable as less attractive men, women know those men have less options. Really? So why is it when I did the critique of the King 6'8" video, he was being controlled by the women were telling him to pick them up and to do this and do that? What are we talking about? See, just because the woman considers the guy good looking, or he even considers himself good looking, that doesn't mean that the woman's not controlling the situation.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because just because you're good looking, that don't mean you got game. So you have a lot of good looking guys who don't got game. This is why you have handsome man game all over fucking YouTube. Right. So what I'm saying is that what he's saying right here in this particular situation, he's like, well, the chicks will fuck with these dudes and complain about them, being a certain way. And the thing is that women will fuck with those guys based on getting attention or just having them there for an ego boost. Like, yeah, this guy, I feel like he's going to worship me because I'm a baddie. And, I feel like he's like a regular dude. Like, I'm not saying that doesn't happen. But what I'm saying is, if it's all about the looks, right? What I'm saying is, why would the woman fuck with the other guy and waste her time when she can just get a good looking loser?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that you guys got to understand that women they have so many layers as to why they do what they fucking do. Now, what happens is that a guy who isn't, right, a guy that a woman consider like the most handsome guy, if that guy is confident and he has game, that will make him more sexually attractive to that woman. And this is why I try to tell you guys the difference between being good looking and being sexy. So what happens is that you can be a good looking dude, but be a fucking loser, and you're not sexy. And you could be an average looking guy to the woman, but you're confident and you got a good mouthpiece and you actually have standards and you're sexy to that woman.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we keep trying to tell y'all, but let's continue.
All of a sudden, he want to have attitude like I ain't settled for him. You will hear shorty say shit like this all the time. They probably won't admit it to your face, but it's facts. Word to bro. Oh God.
Exactly. K-Zach said you can tell how remedial guys are by their comments. Will Smith was considered a sex symbol, but was definitely being controlled by Jada. Exactly.
Yo, word to bro, on God.
Exactly.
like type shit, for real. Like.
Shit, hold on. Let me rotate to the next video though. So we got shorty number 2, you know what I'm saying? Talking about some handsome privilege. It's a real thing. Word to bro.
Word to bro. On my dads, yo. On my dads.
Men are not playing by the same rules.
Facts.
All men are not created equal.
Facts.
I made that video talking about D'Angelo's brother because I wanted to prove a point. A lot of times when I do stuff, it's to prove a point. I go back and forth arguing with dudes on this app all the time about handsome privilege, right? And how men are not created equal just like women are not. Men who are attractive, they do not play by the same rules as average men.
Now, I want to remind you, when she's saying attractive, she's talking about looks. I just want to be clear. So she's basically saying guys who look good don't play the same type of game as the guys who don't look good, which is incorrect. See, guys who you would consider a guy that a woman would consider looks good also and this might sound controversial, he is also not good looking to other women.
Right.
And then a guy you would consider not good looking, and this might sound controversial, is also good looking to other women. So basically it all balances the fuck out. You just have to find the motherfuckers who's feeling you. Now, what happens is that they are playing the same game because they all have to play the numbers game. They all have to approach. They all have to let the woman know what the fuck they want in order to really get what they want on their terms. They all got to do the same shit.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? This is the part that a lot of motherfuckers don't get. See, again, when you're a surface dweller, shout out to Steve, right? When you're on that surface level thinking,
right,
you don't understand these things and you don't see these things because you think, oh, well, this guy, girl said he's cute. So therefore, he has it on easy mode. No, he don't. You know what I'm saying? He's still got to fucking deal with it, deal with the chicks, talk to them, see if there's there's a thing called compatibility.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Kid saying you also got to consider this. If she's only into black men, then that nullifies everything she's saying. Exactly. Exactly. Because if a white dude comes along, then how is what she's saying? You see what I mean? It's like, come on, man. Come on. Guys, this is not rocket science. Ridiculous. Let's continue.
They do not play by the same rules as very unattractive men, right?
Yeah,
they get.
And there's 3 scales. There's attractive, there's average, which is most of us, right? But like average is like the new aglete. You feel what I'm saying? Right now, the average dudes is getting aglete treatment. Word to bro, because everybody got access to, you know what I'm saying? All the shorties got access to 8.5s and 10s and shit. So why would they settle with the average? You know what I'm saying? We aglete, and then you got aglete. You feel what I'm saying?
And see, this is the problem with talking about like looks and beauty and all this other shit is because it can't be quantified and it's not a fact.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So niggas be talking about it like it's a fact. Like just like the day I did the show, I was talking about 3 levels of physical attraction. And I was saying that you have conventionally attractive, you have attractive based on preference, and then you have attractive based on your observation of what you would consider attractive for other people. And so what happens is that he's like, oh, well, you have all these average people. Those quote unquote average people are going to be extremely attractive and highly sexually appealing to particular people. This is what I'm saying. So it's like, this shit is so freaking crazy.
It's like, yeah, it's three scales. Let her keep going though.
Privileges that a lot of men will never get the experience. When men sit up talking about all men have to pay to play, no, they don't.
Yo.
And see, look at what she just said. She was like, you know, guys will say all men got to pay to play. No, they don't. That has nothing to do with looks.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That has absolutely nothing to do with looks. That has to do with sex appeal. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you don't have to be Chad or Tyrone, you understand what I'm saying, for a woman to think you're sexually appealing. So the guys who are not paying, the guys who are not putting in all that fucking time and energy and all that other shit, those are the guys who are sexually appealing. Now, again, you could be good looking to a woman and sexually appealing, but just because you're good looking doesn't mean you're sexually appealing. You see what I'm saying? So you guys got to understand the difference. See, y'all have to see, the thing is this, when you're simple-minded, you hear certain things and certain words, and you're not really understanding what you're hearing.
Right.
You're just hearing. So as soon as you said attractive, all guys are looking at is the looks. And that's what she's basically going at. And that's what even the guy in the video is going at too. So what happens is you have to understand the difference between physical attractive and sexually attractive. And I've said this shit a billion fucking times. It's crazy.
I'm so glad she says this because there be like some of my girlfriends, they will tell me about situations that they have with dudes, right?
Yo, every time he says girlfriends, I get tight, bro. Like, he says girlfriends, I'm mad, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm like, what? Your girlfriends? That shit sound like this.
Yes. Yes.
I'm like, what are we talking about, man? Anyway.
And I had this one shorty flat out tell me that she was letting a dude stay over. He was fresh out of jail. And he basically had no job. He was just on, she would constantly complain about, oh, he just be in the crib playing PS4. And mind you, they be together for like 2 years. I'm like, I gotta fucking pay $1,000 for a stakeout just to talk to shorty.
What?
Right?
And you know what's funny? You know what I find interesting about some of these dudes is, why are you comparing yourself to, well, first of all, you can compare yourself to anybody, but it's interesting that you would want, like, why are you talking about a situation that's filled with low-level trash and admiring that? I don't understand that. Like, you still say, he's like, oh, well, she got a dude who just came fresh out of jail and he just be playing PS4 and all this other shit all day. So you're attracted to that? That's like what you're attracted to? Like,
and real quick, shout out to Charlie Kiefer for the 100 spot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Charlie Kiefer. All right.
Appreciate it. Like, dudes, it's like dudes be, jealous that niggas is fucking hood rats. I don't understand this shit. So, like, what are we talking about?
Because when I talk to my girlfriends,
right, it's like, what? Shit is crazy. Anyway.
And then if I say, yo, I'm Brokiana, they like, oh, hell no, I'm not fucking with you.
Yo, these young niggas, I say.
Yo, you see how the culture got these niggas flexible?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm Brokiana. Is anybody else hearing this? You know what? It must be because I'm an old nigga, right?
Yo, he
in the chat. And no, seriously, everybody in the chat, let me know. Is it because I'm an old nigga, or does this nigga sound flexible?
Yes. Yeah.
Yo, why exactly these guys they adopting the female vernacular? Why would you describe yourself in a feminine way? He could have just said, and I'm broke. Now he had to say, I'm Brokiana.
Because my nigga, saying I'm broke does not mess with any of YouTube's guidelines, bro.
Right.
So what are we doing? You see shit like this where I can't even get, because you know me, language exposes you and all that. I am so like, I can't get past the language that he's using to even get to the point where I could decipher or try to worry about the topic of what the fuck. Yo, I pray for you YNs.
Exactly.
YNs, bro. Seriously be like, ooh, like may the Lord bless these niggas and keep them.
Exactly. That's a fact. Yo, that shit too funny.
Right? But you can have dude over here living with shorty and it's not a problem. The standards are not the same. The standards only exist for dudes that they're not attracted to like that. Once they see a dude that look like.
But see, this is the thing. You say you have girlfriends and you call yourself Brokiana. So why would the woman be attracted to you? You see what I'm saying? Like, dudes be missing the whole point. They're talking about looks, but your entire behavior.
Yo, you see, the problem is that the part where he says the standards only apply to dudes that they're not attracted to.
Mm.
See, if every guy was like me, if they had game and a masculine identity, I would never know, because I would only fuck with chicks that fuck with me.
Exactly.
Like I would never know how a chick that don't fuck with me treat me. I would never know.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, it's like these niggas, they're so caught up in shit that don't serve them. That's what I'm like. How the fuck you talk? Oh, well, women do this for these guys. What you know about what women do for those guys? Why are you even friends with women to hang out with them, to know what they like? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? He said he doesn't realize that he's one of the bitches. They have gossip style conversations with him. Exactly. This is crazy. Let's continue.
Breezy, Trey Songz, Bryson Tiller, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Dude from Island Love. You know what I'm saying? All them shits go out the window. All the shit that they talk about, oh, they gotta have this, they gotta be 7 figures, they gotta be this, out the fucking window. Every rule of discernment goes out the fucking window. I'm telling y'all.
So if you know this, why don't you find women who are going to treat you the same? Is that like, I don't understand. Like, so basically, and this is the part that I don't get, because if their premise is, well, you got to be good looking in order for the woman to treat you that way. Okay, cool. How about you find the women that think you're good looking?
That's it.
Like, what? Why is that so hard? Why can't niggas do this? But you know why they can't do it? It's because they're influenced by society. So what they do is that they listen to what society says is conventionally attractive. And they say, well, I don't look like that. So since I don't look like that, then I can't get no bitches. Right? And so therefore their actions are, let me just hang around bitches and be their friend. And let me hear the stories of them dealing with these other guys who I wish I was, because I don't love myself. And listen to what they're saying. So now I can just complain more and sulk. You understand what I'm saying? And make it happen. And see, he said, because he can't find them. Exactly. He's not putting in the work to find them.
He's too busy turning them into girlfriends.
Exactly.
Chill.
This is wild. Yo.
I'm telling y'all, bro. I cannot count how many times I done hear stories about, oh, this dude living with me, he's a bum, but I love him though. He's fire. And I'll be like, I just want to ask sometimes, right? I'm like, yo, let me see what he looks like. Oh, pause. But like,
yo, you see how he
Yes. Yes.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Yes.
Do you see why I tell y'all niggas stop being friends with women? This is how you sound. Well, let me see how he looks. What? Imagine nigga.
No, you know what? The next part is, when you get a chance, take a picture of him with his shirt off so I can see.
Right.
That's this nigga talking to his girlfriends.
Yo, what are you talking to a woman to send you a picture of a nigga?
Listen.
Wow.
I need y'all to understand. Okay. Please, no shade on this dude. I need y'all to understand that this is the future.
Mm-hmm.
He is the future. Because when we was his age, we was not talking like this. Exactly. 304. Let me rate him for you, girl.
Yo, these are these black bill niggas. They be wanting, like, let me see his jawline.
No, girl, you can do better. You can do much better. Bro, this is listen, this whole game shit, this whole real nigga shit, masculine identity, bad boy shit, this is premium shit. Like, I need you guys to save everything you get from us. Make sure you save it.
For real, save, like, download our shows and save it on a hard drive or something.
For real, bro. This is bro.
Yo, that shit too funny.
Real shit. I'll be like, yo, let me see what he looks like. They show me what dude looks like, and I just say, typical.
What the fuck? What are we talking about, man? This nigga said,
Yes. Yes.
Yo, what are we talking about here, man?
Bro, I swear, no shade on this young man. Audience, please, if and homie, little homie, if you get wind of this video, I need you to understand that it's no personal shade, because I don't know you,
right?
But homie, Like, men don't do this, bro. Like, this is not what we do. Like, woo!
Oh, this shit too funny.
Lord have mercy.
He's the dude is super attractive. Pause.
Oh my God! No! No! What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Nigga, you gay.
You said the dude is super attractive?
No, but what did he say? You know what? Pull it all the way back.
Yeah, we gotta rewind this a little bit. This is crazy, bruh.
He went from
What he looks like. They show me what dude looks like, and I just say, typical. He's the dude is super attractive. Pause.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Yo, listen. I told y'all a long time ago. I was on Fresh and Fit. I said that these niggas is gonna start telling y'all. You understand? I don't even want to go too deep into it, but you know what I'm saying. This is the gateway. You understand?
Yo, may the Lord have mercy on these YNs, man. God damn.
Yo, this is crazy, bruh. This is crazy. Yo, y'all need to watch White Lotus season 3. Because there's a scene in White Lotus season 3 where the dude is talking to his friend, and he said, and I'm paraphrasing, but basically the story was that he was like, I think fucking like some Thai whores or something like that. And so he ended up having, I think, sex with like a lady boy or some shit because he wanted to feel like how it felt to be desired like a woman or some shit.
No.
And so what I'm telling you guys is that this is where this is going. So you be friends with women. So now you're one of the girls. So now you start acting like one of the girls, right? Exactly. He's like, I'm an Asian girl. That's what he said in the joint. So you start acting like one of the girls. So she's passing you the picture of a man, and you talking about, he's super attractive.
Typical. He's super attractive, though. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
My nigga. Yo. Hey, yo. Yo, this is exactly why Dame Dash don't like none of y'all.
Exactly. That's a fact.
Like this right here is why Dame Dash act the way he acted. Everybody in the industry hate him.
Right.
Because low key, everybody in Hollywood and in the music industry, low key, is on that shit.
Right.
Low key.
Mm-hmm.
All of the major people in these type of industries is on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So Dame Dash probably came into the game like, I'm gonna act like a fucking obnoxious, ornery ass nigga. So
Right.
they don't even say no shit like that to me.
Right. Exactly.
Early.
Like, don't come to me with none of that.
With none of that shit. This is exactly why Dame Dash is on the fucking morning show like, yo, Charlamagne, I think you're homosexual. Like,
exactly, right.
Like, I think you have feminine tendencies. And envy, you too.
Right, exactly.
like seriously, how crazy is it for a nigga to be so calm? Just, you know what? I think you're homosexual. Like, and if you are, just come right out and say it. Like, and envy, I think you bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, being a real nigga in today's world it's almost over.
It's crazy.
It's almost over. It's just a few left. Trust me. It's just a few left. It's like niggas like us, shout out to the confidence creator, guys like him, and a couple more niggas, and then we're gonna be extinct.
Right.
Y'all literally gonna have to come to YouTube, and hopefully they don't fucking just cancel out our shit on some, Mandela effect shit.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But y'all gonna have to come to the archives, nigga.
That's a fact.
Like, keep our channels bookmarked.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm telling y'all. You understand? And a couple of other niggas in the space, and I don't want to say no names because we don't need to do all that. But y'all know who real niggas are.
Right. It's a fact.
We're on the way out.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is at a premium, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, woo.
It's crazy. Let's see what else he
Let it be me though. I'm out the crib in half a second. Word. No conversation. Bags outside the door.
Right, but this is something that you will never fully understand because you've never been in the place of an extremely attractive man.
Thanks.
So in your mind, you just can't even conceptualize that there's men who just have to exist and women just throw themselves at them.
Children. See, again, like I said, let's take this call.
All right, 570-570. You're on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Yes, sir. This is Charlie Kiefer, 26 PA.
Charlie.
What's going on?
Yes, sir. What's going? Hey, Charlie Kiefer, man. We need you to take up the mantle, bro. We need you to start your channel. Thing going, man.
I'm ready to take the mantle, man. I'm gonna start a channel just to praise you guys and send all the clients to you guys. You know what I mean? Because you guys are, a diamond in the rough, as they say. You know what I mean?
Appreciate
for
that.
real.
Yes, sir. But yeah, what's going on with you? What's on your mind?
So I just want to add some points to this about, handsome privilege. And this is going to be the last time I call in and say something like this because, realistically, you guys got to pay for this game. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I want to add to this topic about handsome privilege. And I want to add two things, which is about enoughness. And that's the main topic. But it's something I realized, which is why I think you guys will never be famous, which I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm dead fucking wrong.
Nah, we ain't never going to be famous. Nope. No. Okay, Joe, Charlie, keep it real quick before you continue with your point. Us becoming famous is never something we will allow.
Right, exactly, because it's too much.
Because in order to become famous, the message is gonna the authenticity of the message is gonna get lost.
Right.
So us becoming famous is something we would now maybe. If you said, I hope you guys build up a cult following or an underground following, maybe.
Right.
But to become famous, no, sir. No, sir.
Right.
But go ahead.
Yeah, and also to your point, it also is dangerous, when you get to a certain level, because people want to come after you and all that stuff.
Facts.
But,
exactly.
But, so I got 4 sticky notes here and then I'm going to leave it at that. So one thing I noticed with all this shit online with handsome privilege and looks, money, status, and this video is more so pertain to looks, is that people, when they go through reactions, when they come on the internet, especially, they always worry about everyone else. What is she doing? What is he doing? This is why I'm fucked up. He did this to me. She did this to me. Blah, 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 blah. Right. They never fucking look inside. It's never them. It's never me. It's always somebody fucking else. And, I'm saying this from experience because I was like this before, because I was a fucking bitch. But, one of the things I realized is that you are the answer. Yourself is the answer. Obviously getting a coach helps, very much. And I'm very thankful for you guys coaching, and coaching from the right people is supremely important. But, if you don't look at yourself as the answer as to why you're fucking up, you're a fucking idiot.
Right.
And this coincides with the topic about being handsome is because, really being sexy, being all these things like I'm sexy, I'm beautiful, I'm gorgeous, I'm etc. Whatever synonym you like to use. These are all code words for enough. Enoughness.
Mm-hmm.
Basically what you're saying is when I'm not sexy, you're saying I'm not enough. How can you not be enough if you're fucking here?
Right.
Exactly.
So that don't even make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
So really it's a mindset. And so I obviously saw that in you guys, which is why you guys are so, your message is so powerful. Like one of the things I've heard a lot of people say, like you guys probably heard people say it before, and it pisses me off so goddamn much because I was a victim of this mindset for a long time before I met you guys or, found you guys, I should say, online, which is, you hear people say like, I've even heard this in my own family and friends and close friends and business people and whatever. They'll be like, how did she get with him? Or how did he get with her? And it's I get on the surface level, people take advantage of people, and a lot of people are in relationships that, you know, they're being led, you know what I mean? Like by the other person because they don't actually want to be there, you know?
Right.
But it's like, you people are fucking disgusting when you say this shit. How did she get him? Why do you fucking hate yourself? Why do you put yourself down? Like, what the fuck is wrong with society, man? I'm telling you. And I fell for this exact same mindset, which is what all these, and so basically what happens is when they can't answer this question, they go on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or whatever the fucking channel they want to go on. And they're like this fucking nitwit guy who's talking all this fucking feminist shit. Like, you see, it's always these hot guys. What are you even talking about, bro? What are you even talking about? You're a fucking self-hating piece of shit, just like I was. Stop living in your fucking dreams.
Right.
You're fucking in real life. You are real. Stop fucking, you know, I'm telling you. And this goes to the guys in the chat as well, you know? And I had the same thing. Nice guys, most nice people on earth are fucking assholes.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's real shit. That's a fucking fact.
You know, because this is what it is. There's nothing wrong with being nice.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with being kind. But you want to be kind, you be kind out of your heart, not because someone fucking told you to.
Right.
You don't say you're not racist because you want to please somebody. You're not racist because that's what you know is the right thing to do. So you guys, when you pedestalize women, and I have done this in the past, so I'm speaking from experience.
Right.
When you pedestalize women, you're actually dehumanizing in a subtle way. Because what you're saying is saying you don't deserve my love because you're outside of this reality, and so I need to give you extra special attention because you're this fucking blossom that is a god or some bullshit like this. And so therefore I have to change up my whole behavior because I actually hate myself, and because I hate myself, I'm going to project that hate onto you in a subtle way, which is me being nice. Even though I don't really want to be nice, I'm just being nice because I'm trying to get your affection because I fucking hate myself.
Right.
Right. That's a fact. That's real shit.
And this is what all these fucking dickheads on the internet, and I'm tired of it, man. This is the last time I call in and say something like this, because realistically, it took me to get Miles, listen to Miles for 4 years and Locario for 4 years, and then getting coaching from Locario, and then having a journal and thinking back on this and watching videos. It took all that. Imagine how far you guys are behind not even getting this coaching. It took me this fucking long to get here, and you hear the fucking power of my voice.
Right.
That's a fact. The game is heavy.
And so all this shit is in the world right now is people trying to control other people because they fucking don't believe in themselves. How fucking dare you not believe in yourself? You've been given the goddamn universe, and you can't even fucking do the simple thing, which is believe in yourself.
Right.
Fucking insane.
Crazy.
And guys, I'm saying this because I had to fucking look myself in the mirror one time and say, you know what? Locario's right, Miles right. It's my fault. You know, it ain't Steve's fault when he gets on you and he says, you guys are acting like a bitch ass motherfucker.
Right.
It's because you know deep down inside you're a bitch ass motherfucker.
Right.
And you don't want to accept it. You think you're not sexy because you say so. I don't think anyone said that. But because you decided what they say is more important than what you have to say for your own fucking self.
That's a fact. I like that. You said you ain't sexy because you said so. This what we keep trying to tell y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is what's so fucked up about these videos like this is that, and a lot of guys, they're basically saying, well, I ain't shit because society told me I ain't shit, and I believe them.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
And so that's all it is. It's all when people say you're not this, what they're really saying is I'm not enough. So every time you guys say, oh, this bitch did that, it had nothing to do with her. It had everything to do with how you fucking reacted to it because you're a bitch ass who doesn't believe in yourself.
Real talk.
And you say I'm not and you say I'm not enough. But anyway, I won't go too far for this because really these guys got to pay for this game and all that stuff. But I just want to make that point that don't believe, guys, for a second that the answer is outside of you. I'm not saying you don't go get coaching. Go get coaching. But don't believe for a fucking second any of these people say on the internet because they don't live in fucking reality. Their own reality created by people who they don't even fucking know.
Right.
They don't even know them from a can of fucking paint.
Right.
So fuck them.
Yo, we appreciate that, Charlie. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. We appreciate you, fam.
All I want to say is, the last thing is, I love you all. I'm going to send another $100 right now. I love you all. If anyone says that you're not enough, just say, you know what? I still love you, motherfucker, and just walk away.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I fucks with it.
You guys take care now, all right?
Hey, appreciate you, Charlie. That's some heavy shit, man.
I appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
Charlie in. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Man, mic drop all day.
Yes, sir. Call in 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300. Now, let me back this up just a little bit because I want you to hear what she said right here. Hold on.
So in your mind, you just can't even conceptualize that there's men who just have to.
You go.
Go ahead.
A little bit later on. Yeah, 980-980. You're on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Israel, Tennessee, 26. Miles, I sent it to you.
All right.
$10.
Yes, sir. I see it, man. I see it. Appreciate you, brother.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, man. No, I just got a shout out to, the homie Charlie Keith, because I want to add to that, right? And let's just say the last 2 weeks, man, has been an eye opener. So, piggybacking off of what Charlie Keith said, and, to continue on with, how society trains you to hate yourself and not think you're enough. I was out the other day doing some errands, and approaching chicks while I'm at it. And of course, I was like noticing I'm getting mean mugs, here and there, left and right. And then I had to stop and say, wait a minute. This planet Earth is 5.49 billion square feet. So this planet is fucking big enough to where it's space for everybody. So why the fuck would I try to shrink myself and make myself feel smaller than when motherfuckers are walking around with the self-hate? And then I said, you know what? Wait a minute. It's because of that core confidence that, Locario and Miles drilled into my head ever since I joined the memberships and got coaching from them. And the thing is that the more I exercise my core confidence seamlessly, it exposes motherfuckers that don't have what they wish I had. Facts. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, and Miles, you alluded to this on a live or on a Zoom, but I won't go deep into it. I'll just scratch the surface with it. Pretty much, your masculine identity is basically, how you say man is the closest thing to God?
Yes, sir.
Well, I would say that your masculine identity is the closest thing to freedom, if not freedom itself.
Facts.
And I'll tell you why, because, mind you, like I said, I'm out and about the last 2 weeks doing my thing, just living life, doing things that, feed my masculine identity. And when I mean I'm happier than a pig in shit, and, on top of that, it's the reason why I was able to go to this underground techno rave is because of my masculine identity. I was just out and about, exploring downtown.
Yeah.
And, I met this DJ, we chopped it up and whatnot. And long story short, he got me, a discount off, for the techno raves that he throws, once every month.
Okay.
So that's just an example. Now, going forward, when I look around and I'm like saying, you know what, like, damn, Locario and Miles are right, because the thing that you guys said, and I was watching an older live that you guys are talking about how we have to, make the most of where we're at, but also not wait on anybody to give us anything, meaning that we have to constantly put in work. So when it comes to the game, we're always fucking on. When it comes to this manhood shit, like, you are on the fucking clock 24/7. There's no matter if it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, or whatnot, you are on the fucking clock.
Yep.
And I realize that.
Real shit.
This is what, all you motherfuckers that are 18 and fucking wet behind the ears that are just now getting out of high school, I want you to heed what they're saying and heed what I'm about to tell you. If you think that, rejection and, approach anxiety, because just putting in the work that I put in, I don't even know what the fuck that is anymore. I don't even, looking back at it, I'm like, yo, why the fuck did I ever do this? But society is going to try to fucking beat you down and beat on you as a man and basically tell you not to be a fucking line. In other words, it's going to try to tell you as a man to fucking be a fucking gazelle. That's like saying, asking a lion to have the mindset of a gazelle when a lion is only a fucking lion. It is what it fucking is.
Exactly.
So when society tries to fucking, you know about the term buck breaking? Society trying to make a man into a bitch or act like a woman or less than a woman is the true form of buck breaking, not, you know, just slavery or the Atlantic slave trade. That's what you call the true buck breaking right there.
Right.
That's what you call being, you know, society, like mentally and psychologically buck broken.
Right.
And last but not least, and I'll end it off with this, Miles and Locario, you guys have, just based on the coaching I got from you guys basically tightened up my game, you know, more than my orthodontist tightened up my braces after each visit by basically, you know, stating that you have to make this a lifestyle. Well, let me tell you, on my lunch break, like for the past month on my lunch break, when I'm out doing my errands, when I mean I am just, you know, firing off like approaches and meeting women,
yeah,
I'm talking about like I'm quick scoping this shit like a fucking Navy SEAL fucking sniper. Meaning that now it gets to the point where if I approach a woman and I don't hear any enthusiasm, or if I say something to them and I know the conversation is not going to go anywhere, I just say, okay, take care. Like I literally cut that shit shorter than a fucking TikTok reel and YouTube short combined. What I want to say to you guys is that the reason why they say 25 women a day is because you have to add hypertrophy to your game. Just like all you gym max motherfuckers talk about, oh, you have to do the 12 to 15 rep range, you know, to really get that, you know, muscle growth. Well, you have to do that with your fucking mouthpiece, except it's 25. And so, you know, Mars and Locario, how you motherfuckers want to try to get free shit after they put in fucking over 2 decades of, you know, being in the fucking field.
Right.
They literally been through all this shit and then some. And you still want to ask them for free shit? Fuck you. Eat a dick. You guys can fucking stay there and fucking rot all for all I fucking care. Because at this point, now the game is fucking clear. It's always been about you. It's never been about anything outside your fucking self. In other words, you're a fucking man, aka you're a fucking lion. So get off your ass and go fucking get this shit. Thank you, Locario and Miles. And a shout out to Joe Blast and everything for, you know, keeping, you know, these shows in line as well as Unique 79.
Facts.
But that's it, guys. I'll let you guys continue on with the show. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's real shit. You know what I'm saying? let's finish up a little bit with this. But let me bring it back just a little bit because I want it's something important that she said right here.
So in your mind, you just can't even conceptualize that there's men who just have to exist and women just throw themselves at them.
See right there? That's a red flag. That's not good. So if a woman is, see, this is the thing. It can't be a thing where a woman is throwing herself at you just because you exist, because a woman is supposed to react.
Right.
You know, so if she's throwing herself at you for existing, what is she reacting to? She's reacting to your look.
Right. Exactly.
So now what happens is that she's reacting to your look, but she's reacting to your look based on her agenda, meaning, ooh, I like the way he looks. And she's thinking, I want him for this thing.
Right.
So she's already in her mind thinking about what she wants instead of figuring out what you want her to do. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the issue that you guys don't understand. That's why when y'all watch all the King 6'8" videos and all the girls are that's why I keep telling y'all it doesn't mean anything, because she still has to get instruction. Right? And once she get instruction and she follows it, that is her saying yes to your program. So the thing is this, if a woman is throwing herself at you, right? What happens is that she can't throw herself at you until she's been instructed to do a certain thing.
Right.
So if she has not been instructed, then her throwing herself at you is irrelevant because she's throwing herself at you based on her own perception of what she wants. And this is where guys get fucked up. So it's not, oh, well, you're getting chicks throwing themselves at you for existing. That means she's throwing herself at you based on her own mentality and her own mindset about what she thinks this is. You see what I'm saying? Because listen, I've had so many situations like this where I've had women who they would interact with me, and then I would quickly let them know what they actually have to do to get with me and fuck with me.
Ooh.
And then what will happen is one of two things. Either they with it,
or they're
not. And this is the funny part. Some of them who are not with it, they were the ones who were so excited at first to get at me.
Right.
And then they're like, oh, so it's like that? That's what you're trying to? Yes, it's like that.
Yes. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So if you ain't fucking with this, then you can get the fuck up out of here.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's what a lot of guys don't understand, because a lot of guys you guys aren't leading. You have to be a leader. You have to have a program, a structure, a standard. So even if a woman is coming up to you or interacting with you just because you're existing, right? That already within itself is telling you that woman ain't got no fucking game. You know what women who have game do? Women who have game wait on men. It's really that simple. Women who have game defer to men. So if a woman is throwing herself at you, that means she ain't got no fucking game. But see, again, guys don't want to hear this, because guys like the fact of a woman throwing themselves at them, because that makes the guy feel more feminine, because he's like, oh, I don't want to have to do nothing. I want to be a bad bitch. I want the woman to come to me. I want the woman to give me the choosing signals. You see what I'm saying? Like, dudes love that shit, because that shit to them is validating to them. They want to feel validated. You see what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. Let's continue.
Facts.
But if you don't believe it, you can go through my comment section and you can clearly see on that video how women are when a man is attractive. And this is why I continuously tell men that physical attraction, sexual attraction is the best attraction that you can get from a woman.
And you see how she coupled physical and sexual.
Right.
But remember, sexual attraction, right, is not always physical. So you can be physically attractive and not sexually attractive. So you can't couple them all the time. Now, there are times where physical attraction can lead to sexual attraction. But in most cases, you being sexually attractive is a combination of things, right? And so even within that, because she was like, oh, and on my comments, it shows how women respond to guys they're attracted to. You can't understand how a woman responds to a guy they're attracted to through comments, because women just talk. You understand what I'm saying? Just like I remember years ago, they had that guy, Jeremy Meeks, where they had his mugshot, and all the women was like, oh my God, this and that, blah, 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 blah. And any man who's ever dealt with a woman or deals with women in general or interacts with women understand that what a woman says is with a grain of salt.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So never take what a woman says seriously ever about anything.
Yep.
About anything. Because remember, think about a girl that you was with that said she was all about you. Where's she at now? Like, well, you see what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. You can't really take it like you say, okay, that's cool, but you don't take it seriously. And this is the problem with this is why a lot of these guys are fucked up now. They watch these podcasts, they look at these videos where women are saying these things, and they take it for face value and they take it seriously.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And you can't take what women say seriously, because what women say is based on how they feel, and how they feel changes all the fucking time. So there's nothing that a woman says that is grounded in anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is what you guys got to understand. But let's continue.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear. So everybody that's like, oh, you got to have game. You have to have this. This is coming from the horse's mouth, from a shorty. Fine shit, too. She can get it. But this is coming straight from the horse's mouth, gang. And I be telling y'all that y'all think...
647, you're on live with Locario and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Hey, y'all guys got... it's Record 29 Toronto. Y'all guys still have free calls or not?
Nah.
All right. I'll call next show.
Okay.
I think y'all.
Okay. All right. They call it my free calls. He be spending gas money to drive.
832, you're on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city. Where did you send it?
This is Jay calling in from Houston.
Okay.
Sent it to Miles.
Okay.
Yeah. It's funny that as I was sending this, somebody else called, and I was going to call to see if you guys had any free calls or whatever, but the guy just confirmed that y'all didn't. So I sent 10. If y'all want to do 2, cool. If y'all want to do 5 and put the other 5 or something else, it is what it is. I just want to donate to the show, man. So you should be getting it right now, Miles. A 10 piece.
Okay.
Right, that's what's up. Appreciate it, fam.
All right.
Rekka, I guess you could call back.
Right, exactly.
I guess you could call back, Rekka, if you want. 'Cause we got 2 free calls.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Rekka's a wild dude right here. Let's continue this crazy shit.
I'm the Lulu. I'm just like, it's biology, my G. Animals do it. We all do it. As much as we don't like to admit it, we all do it. It's just, are you going to admit it or not? This is why they be like, they got all these coaches. Oh, you got to say this. You got to do that. You got to beep, beep, beep. No. The best type of attraction and the best type of shorty or dude to deal with is one that you are physically attractive and the vibes is reversed back the same way to you. If y'all not both physically attracted to each other, it's a wrap.
Nope. Sexually attracted, not physically attracted, sexually attracted. You understand? Guys, y'all, listen. Y'all really have to, if y'all don't understand this, you're going to always be confused and you're always going to be fucked up in the game. You have to understand the difference between sexual attraction and physical attraction, right? Because understand that because physical attraction is subjective, you could literally see, like, for example, there's women that I see that I'm like, she is physically attractive to me.
Right.
I don't want to fuck her. You see what I'm saying? Like, she's super skinny. She ain't got no fucking titties. It doesn't turn me on based on how she looks. You understand what I'm saying? Now, there are times where you could have a woman who looks exactly how I described. And for whatever reason, the way we're interacting, the vibe, and then something is going on where I'm like, why do I want to smash this chick, even though I think she cute, but she ain't really like, you know what I'm saying? Like what I really, that's sexual attraction. You understand what I'm saying? And so the problem is that when you don't understand the difference, then what's going to happen is that you're going to be the type of guy who's going to be look, smack, sing, and doing all this other goofy shit, still not able to attract women sexually and be frustrated and confused. And you're going to be like, damn, how come I still can't? Why? I'm going to start a channel called Handsome Man Game, man, because, I'm handsome and I still can't get girl. And it's like, nigga, y'all got to understand how this shit work. But anyway.
Okay? A lot of people's going to be like, oh, let's go down in age. Obviously. We can't do much else after that. But it's like, when we are 20, 23, 18, 15, you know what I'm saying, young bloods, you know what I'm saying, 30, 34, 40, we going to pay attention to what you looking like. Why? Because it's a symbol of health. Let's continue. And genetic material for those who want the little mini-me's.
Dangling money in front of her will only make her want to use you.
Facts.
And if you want to be used, that's fine. I love that for you. But if you actually want a woman who, when she
I love that for you.
see you, she just wants you strictly off the fact that she's so attracted to you. That's a different level of attraction. Yep. That's the type of attraction a man should want.
Raw.
You shouldn't want her to have to think about all the things that you can do for her financially in order for her to get.
And this.
That's true. But remember, we're talking about sexual attraction. So, see, the thing is this, is that most people, see, again, like I said earlier, because people are surface dwellers and they are simple-minded, whenever you say attractive, people are just going to go straight to looks. And then they equate looks with the thing that makes people want to get with you, have sexual relationships with you. And that's not the case. You have to understand the distinction.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because what a lot of people don't understand is this, right? When people interact with each other, there's so many things happening all at one time, right? So you just looking good is not enough for there to be sexual attraction, because sexual attraction is the feeling you get being in the interaction. And when you're in the interaction, there's a lot of things going on. You're talking, you're filling out the situation, the sound of your voice, how you smell. That's why you got to go, guys, get the masculine identity joint. You feel what I'm saying? How you smell, all that other shit. It's the things that you're saying.
Yep.
It's the way that the woman is responding to. This is why you guys got to actually go out here and live real life. I've been on plenty of dates where the girl was very physically attractive. I was like, I like the way she looks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would be like, you know what? I'm sexually attracted to her. And then she would say and do something. And that thing she said or did, I'm finished. I'm like, we not doing. I've had situations where women wanted to have sex, and at first I was like, yeah, I would fuck with that. But then as the date went on, I was like, yeah, I can't do it. My shit is real wormy right now. I'm not feeling this woman no more. Like, this is done.
She hit the.
I'm like, this is done. And then there's times where I would see a girl, I'm talking to her, I'm thinking she cute or whatever, but it's just like, I don't feel it. And then there's times where I see a girl, I'm like, she's all right, but for some reason, no. I really want to smash this. You see what I'm saying? And on the mythical scale of 1 to 10, I would consider her like a strong 6.
Right.
For some reason, the sexual attraction is high. And this is what you guys got to understand. If you do not understand this, you're going to be fucking up out here in these streets.
This is what a lot of these dating coaches be teaching y'all.
Wait, where's the thing at?
You can't.
It's not letting me. It's not coming up. It's not letting me.
That's crazy.
I can't answer if I can't press the button.
That shit.
This shit is.
You have to go to top of your joint and put force quit or some shit on your next tiv and then open it back up.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I could call him back real quick.
Yeah, that's funny.
It says what? It literally says, "Oops, we didn't see this coming." Yo, let me just close him out and then bring him back in.
Yeah, close it out and bring it back on. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Woo, that shit's funny. Oh my goodness. I was like, what is going on?
Get your money up. Get this up. Get that up. I'm not saying be a bum out here. I'm not saying that. But if you a dude, you look good, you doing everything that you can, you know what I'm saying? And you still get no play, bro. Or if you was an attractive looking dude when you was a young blood, right? Right?
Yo.
Right.
Yeah, I know
like all of it just don't sound good. They don't sound right.
And you know what's funny to me? It's like he's saying all of this, which is implying he's not what he's talking about.
Yo, you're gonna have to turn on your phone. I don't know what's going on with my shit, bro.
Is that crazy? All right, let me turn on. I'm gonna turn on the phone lines. So guys, call back on the next Tiva. Call back 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. So I got the phone lines up on my end. So guys, call back and we'll try to get that cracking. You feel what I'm saying? But let's see with a little bit more of this before we wrap it up.
Let me roll it back.
Oh, he did a K-Zagging. That was a K-Zagging. He's a little.
If you was an unattractive dude or an average dude as a young blood, right? And then you got money and stuff like that, and now shorties are starting to throw themselves at you, riddle me this. They want the resources, gang. How do I know that? I've experienced it, my boy. I've experienced it. Look at any of my videos. Look at the video where I talked about I moved all the way across the country for a shorty. And then guess what? It didn't work. I got used like a bitch. Right? My fault. It's my fault too. I take accountability. Right?
All right, here we go. All right, 941. 941. What's popping? Who this?
What's going on, Locario? This is Kobe.
Kobe in the building.
I was trying to call, but the call would not go through for some reason. Yeah.
What's going on? Yeah, we got you. You good now? What's going on with you?
Yes, sir. What's going on, Miles? This is Kobe. And I sent.
What's up, Kobe? Yeah, I see it. I see it, bro. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. I see it.
Yeah. What's going on with you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is a great show, by the way. So I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for the show. So thanks a lot.
Yes, thank you.
So I had something that happened yesterday, right? So I went on this date with this girl, right? So I want to make sure a lot of guys can kind of learn from this, but they probably just gonna say fuck it anyway because they want sex. Mm-hmm. So I matched with this chick on Hinge, right? So on her profile says that she was in town for a week. And then, so I messaged her and let her know exactly what I wanted. Mm. And then she messaged me. She was like, "Oh, hey, how about we get on FaceTime and talk for a little bit, and then I can come over to your place, or you can come over to my place." I'm like, "Hey, listen, that sounds really good, but I need to see you in person to see if I like you first before you and I can exchange orgasms, right?" Mm. And then she was like, "Oh, wow, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Oh, okay, here's the address." So I sent her the address on the app, and then she met me at the spot. Mm. Everything was going so well. Right? We're going back and forth, flirting and everything. She was responsive to my flirting. Mm. And then as soon as I was like, "Hey, listen, let's get out of here and go back to my place," right? And I'm like, "Okay, pull out your phone, put my address in it just in case you get lost." And she was like, "Oh, how about I leave my car here and then I get in your car and then you can drop me off after." I'm like, "Oh shit, we done." So I was like, "Hey, listen, I appreciate you for coming. I hope you have a great night, and you text me when you get home."
Right.
Bro, she started going off. She was like, "You fucking asshole. You like things to be done your way, blah, blah, blah. You so cut and dry." I'm like, "Bro, just chill the fuck out, get in your car, and leave."
Right.
So you would not, yeah. So what you're telling that, Mr. Locario and Miles?
No, it's the same thing I was talking about in another show when I was like guys like you, Kobe, you know the secret. You know how chicks act when they really into a nigga. Mm-hmm. You know that a one-legged chick will hop on one leg to the third floor of your building just to see you. For
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if I had bitches hopping to come see me, why the fuck am I going to deal with you?
Right. Exactly. Right. And you see how she acting where she's like, "Well, why everything gotta be your way?" It's like, yes, everything has to be my way. Because when you're following my way, you're basically saying you're cooperating with me. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. Because the thing is that, you're basically letting the chick know, like, hey, this is what it is. And by her not following, she's basically saying that she ain't really with it. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times these chicks, and again, you dodge the bullet because look at how she's acting towards you by just her realizing you're not going to follow her. So imagine you took her up to your crib or did some other shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that type of energy around you. You know what I mean?
And everything was going so well locally. Like until I told her, "Hey, take out your phone, put my address in it." She was like, "No, let's get in your car and you can drop me off after." I'm like, "All right, this is not going to get anywhere. So we done." You know? So, but if I was like thirsty for pussy, yeah, I was just like, "Yeah, just hop in my car and I'll drop you off." I'm like, "Nah, I'm good, man. There's no way I'm gonna do that."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That story, so a lot of guys can learn from it, but guys are gonna do it anyway. Just gonna.
No, let me tell you, in a story like this, the average dude is gonna tell you that you left pussy on the table, Kobe.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what the average weak motherfucker gonna be like, "Oh, yo, Kobe, come on, man. All you have to do was you let her ride in your car, or you should just take her and then drop her back off and blah blah blah, and then you could have smashed, bro." And then it's like, okay, yeah, but I want it the way I want it, though.
Right. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I want it the way I want it. And I get it the way I want it. So why the fuck do I got to settle now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and shout out to you, Miles. Pussy is not valuable for me enough to live on the table. So I'm like, you know what? It's fine.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. That's real talk.
Yes, sir. So thank you guys for taking my call.
Real talk, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. And it's interesting you said that because I want to find this video real quick. Let me go into my joint because I saw this video on TikTok earlier and I thought it was very interesting. Let me go into my fucking messages and shit because I want to show you guys this real quick. Let me go into the messages. Where's my shit at? Trying to find this joint. Where the fuck is my messages at? God damn it. I wanted to find this video. Hold on. I'm gonna just play this on my phone so you guys can hear it. So you guys can fucking hear this shit. Because it's basically what kind of like what Kobe was talking about, but this girl, because see, women tell on themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to show you guys, I'm gonna just play this video, right? And I want you to listen to what this girl is saying because this is how chicks basically tell on themselves, right? So I want you to hear this. So she titled the video, "Women Want to Trust That You Can Be Okay When You Get Rejected," right?
When women are rejecting you before you even get a chance to pitch your case, it's because she doesn't trust you to handle a rejection. And so what I mean is she's not even giving you a chance to really hook and get rejected. She's telling you, sorry, I gotta go. Sorry, I have a boyfriend. Sorry, anything else that exits me from the situation ASAP, where we did not even have any face-to-face contact beyond 20 to 30 seconds. The reason why she's doing this is because she actually inherently doesn't trust you to be okay if things don't go your way. And it shows because when you are approaching her, she could sense something's a little off with him. Now, I want to give credit where credit is due because I personally work with the guys who are going to step out of their comfort zone, take risks to connect with people. And it is a scary thing to do. And you do have to take some L's, you have to take some losses in order to grow through that character arc of relating to people. So not every approach is going to be perfect. Of course, you're going to get rejected or just blown off. Obviously, it's going to happen. It's all par for the course. So as much as I'm rooting for these guys, I also know that on the flip side, part of why these women don't even give you credit, like they don't even let you get past 20 seconds, is because if she can sense that if it doesn't go your way, she kind of doesn't trust that it's going to be okay with you. It's not going to be okay for you. So rather than completely shatter your reality, she's putting a buffer so you don't even get a chance to shoot your shot.
So basically what this girl said is this. She said that women will reject you quickly because they don't trust that you're going to act okay if you don't get your way.
Right.
Now, think about this. If she's rejecting you because she's scared about how you're going to act if you don't get your way, then what she's essentially saying is that she's rejecting you because she's not interested in you. Because if she was interested in you, she would want you to get your way. Do you see what I'm saying? So the fact is that if you're thinking, well, I'm rejecting you off rip because I don't trust you to act okay with not getting your way, why are we talking about me not getting my way dealing with you? You see what I'm saying? And this reminds me of what Kobe Lean was just talking about, is that if a woman's rejecting you, or just like, and this is what the PUAs talk about, they say, well, the woman is going to give you a shit test because she wants to test you to see how you're going to react if you don't get your way, if she doesn't make it easy for you. Right. The question is, why would a woman who is attracted to you make it hard? You see what I'm saying? And see, that's what I'm saying. You guys got to pay attention. So basically, she just gave you a gem right there if you're really paying attention. She's saying that these women are rejecting you because they're afraid of how you're going to react if you don't get your way. But if a woman is highly attracted to you, she wants you to get your way because she wants to follow your way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what we keep trying to tell you guys. Remember, the language exposes. Pay attention to what's being said. You see what I'm saying? And so the thing is, a lot of guys, unfortunately, because like you were saying, Miles, is that, you know, the guys would be like, oh, Kobe, you left shit on the table. It's like, nah, nigga. That's how that shit goes. She wasn't cooperating. Let's go to 253. 253, what's poppin'? Who this? This will be the last call.
Hey. Okay, what's going on, y'all? This is Ray. I donated to Miles.
Okay.
All right, that's what's up.
I see it. All right, appreciate you.
So what's going on?
All right, one question. Okay, I see that. All right.
Yeah. So check this. Because I'm with you guys on the way on, you do have to have a mouthpiece because, the whole beginning, middle, and the end thing. The problem is whenever I meet certain chicks, whenever I try to, introduce myself, it's like they'll never get to that point where I can demonstrate it. Is that just as simple as, yeah, she just ain't fucking with you like that, just move on to something else and that's it?
So wait, you say you don't get the chance to demonstrate what? What do you mean?
So you know how you guys always say you really just gotta know what you want to say instead of just trying to beat around the corner about whatever it is.
Right.
So whenever I try to do that, I can't get to that part because it's just automatic shutdown. If that makes sense.
Okay, so then what do you think that means?
Well, that's what I was asking. Is that just as simple as just fucking and keep moving to something else?
Yeah, that just means you're not interested. Remember, this is what you got to understand.
Okay.
This you got to understand. Okay, think about a tennis game, right? You can't play tennis by yourself. You need to hit the ball over the net, and then the person on the other side of the net has to hit the ball back to you. So part of communicating and interacting with a woman is a woman has to do her part to throw the ball back to you. So if she's like, I'm not even on the court, I'm throwing down the racket, or I'm not even picking up the racket to hit the ball back to you, then she's basically saying, I don't want to play the game with you.
Oh, you know what? Another perfect analogy to think about is, because I watch those memes where there's a group of random kids that will toss a person a basketball and they'll put up the hoop for them to shoot it in. Now, either they're going to shoot it or they're just going to throw it back to the crowd like
exactly. Right. Right. You got to remember part of hollering at chicks and communicating with women is they have to participate.
Yes.
So them choosing to participate is them letting you know they want to cooperate with the situation to make it go to where it needs to go. But if they're like shutting it down automatically, it's like, well, they don't want to participate. So it's not that you're not doing anything right. You're not doing anything wrong. You're just talking to a woman who don't want to talk to you. That's it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Just throw it to the wayside, keep it moving. Ain't shit. Okay,
exactly.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man. That's all I was calling for. So I appreciate the info.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Appreciate the call, fam. All right, it's about that time.
Oh yeah, we on OT.
And shit, you feel what I'm saying? Oh shit, we didn't even get the questions. Hold on, let me just kill the phone line quick, and then we're gonna get to these questions and we're gonna wrap it up. So where's we at? This says, is handsomeness subjective to who's looking or not? Yes, it is subjective. Your thoughts on when a woman declines meeting at your crib for first link, but was showing extreme high interest? Well, she don't have extreme high interest if she's declining anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I swear. Why do you guys think a woman rejecting or ignoring you in front of other people when you go up to her doesn't affect a man's confidence? Come on, let's be real. Come on, guys. Come on, Miles, be real, bro. Like, I hate when y'all say shit like that. Like,
well, look, bingo. If you really care about what other people think, then by all means,
right. Then that's on you. Yeah, that's you.
If you really,
you know what I'm saying. If it affects you, then that's on you. Oh shit! Did Miles freeze again? I think Miles froze again. He's zagging. Oh shit! Miles is zagging again. I think you have to come back in a second. Says, but isn't it hard for a man to think he's handsome if women think he's ugly versus a man that women think he's handsome for him to think he's handsome? So let me explain something to you. The problem is that a lot of you guys, well, let me bring Miles back into the joint. Hold on, we got hold on, let me take this one off. Remove that. There we go. So M8, what happens is that you have to first see yourself as the guy. Right now, if you see yourself as the guy, what's going to happen is that you're going to run into women who are going to be attracted to you. Because check this out. Even if women told you we're handsome, but you don't think you're handsome, you're still going to think that you ain't handsome. You're going to still think you're unattractive. You're still going to think you're undesirable.
Right.
Even if the woman could grab you by the face and be like, I think you're handsome, you're going to be like, bitch, you lying. That's what you're going to say. You understand? Like this dude's on the, I forgot what the nigga name was. There's a YouTuber who talked about that. He was one of these black pill dudes. He was like, yo, this woman said I was handsome. I was like, fuck that. She ain't shit for lying to me. You know, why she lying to me like that for? Like, he was literally like, I don't believe that shit. She just lying.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy.
I don't believe that shit. She lying.
Says, have you seen this guy's most recent video with with the Tinder experiment? Nah, I didn't see that shit. It says, if a woman is 99% interested in a man, that's still medium interest. Absolutely. It has to be 100%. I don't agree with everything you guys say when it comes to women. However, what's your thoughts of taking a chapter out of your videos and other videos to apply it to my game? What? I don't even know what he's talking about. What is he even saying?
What is your game and which chapter are you talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about.
We gotta get more specific. Call in next show.
Right. It says, it's crazy how this is being talked about. Yesterday, a guy at my job asked me if there's something wrong with thinking another man is good looking. I said, I don't observe men or judge their looks. Exactly. So what about fatal attraction? What are y'all niggas be talking about? Okay, that's it. We done. We are done. Yeah, that's the dude named Oreo Man. Yeah, that was his name. This nigga, he was like, I'm like, damn. Like, imagine you saying a chick told you was handsome and you think she full of shit. Like,
that's crazy.
Oh man, this shit crazy, man. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so listen, guys. Look, if you like watching loser porn, that's on y'all. You feel what I'm saying? But if y'all want this game, come over here and get this shit cracking.
Right.
Anything else you want to say, Miles, before we wrap this up?
Yeah, Miles. Yeah, appreciate Locario. Yeah, guys. So come through Monday night, Monday Eastern time, 11 p.m. Eastern time for the Masculine Identity Monday night Zoom call. It's always a good time, man. And truthfully, we started out, it was like a 2-hour thing. Now it'd be going to 3 hours.
Mm.
So, and dudes be literally getting, straight coaching calls in the middle of the joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it only benefits you. It really only benefits you guys, so come and join that. And if you get on the bronze tier, you can get links to you can still get links to the Zoom call. And what else? Oh, make sure you check us out tomorrow, 12 noon for the Manhood is a Skill Set show. And you going live at 5?
Yeah, I'm going live at 5. So make sure you guys check that out tomorrow. And Real Game No Theory. You know what I'm saying?
Real Game No Theory on Sunday, 12 noon Eastern time. So make sure y'all come through for that. And yeah, man, everything feels like deja vu. Like it was literally yesterday when I said, "Are you going live at 5 tomorrow?"
Right. It's just the weeks are going by quick.
I'm going by so fucking quick. Like 2020. This is 2025 already.
Yeah, we almost out of here.
Almost over. It's almost over.
That shit crazy.
Like, I don't understand where the year has gone.
Yeah, I feel like this whole year was 3 months. Like, it just feel like it shit going by super quick. Super quick.
Anyway, man. But yeah, guys, for those that appreciate us, we appreciate y'all. And for those that don't, we still appreciate y'all because the game is more important than all that. You know what I mean? Right. So yeah, man. But again, I'm serious, guys. Real niggas is extinct. You understand? Like, we are a dying breed. So make sure you look, support, man. Get yourself a soap. Go to Shop Locario, get a product. Buy a book. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, the ideas that we have they're running out.
Mm-hmm. It's too much bitch assness.
Yeah, it's like the things that we talk about from a time where men actually were men.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So understand it's going to be. Mm-hmm. It's like we're at this point we're like walking time capsules and shit.
Right, exactly.
It's crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy, but yeah, man. But we appreciate y'all, man. And yeah, check us out over the weekend. For the shows over the weekend. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, people. So that's pretty much it. We will holler at you guys later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve. Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And they only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below.